Hey, I'm Melanie Conklin, the author of Counting Time and Every Missing Piece. And in this video, I want to talk about my favorite part of writing. I often get asked what's my favorite part and what's my least favorite part of writing. My favorite part of writing is brainstorming. I used to be a product designer, which is a person who designs consumer goods like a blender or a car, things like that. I've worked on all kinds of products from Sharpies to rulers to kitchen mixers. And a lot of that job was about coming up with new ideas. So I actually really love writing's phase of coming up with all those new ideas, brainstorming, like when I'm first thinking about the idea for a story. I used to get kind of stressed out about that when I was having all those new ideas for a new story, because I would get really worried about putting my thoughts in order. And what I learned through writing a couple of novels is that my thoughts and my ideas aren't going to come to me in order. That would be pretty nifty if it worked that way, but it doesn't. Instead, I just have different thoughts at different times. And what's the most important for me to do is just to collect them. So I have a couple different ways that I do that. And early on, honestly, I just let myself collect the ideas and I don't really worry about how they all fit together. I just really enjoy thinking of a little piece of dialogue or thinking of a scene and knowing which characters are going to be in it and what they're going to say. I might not know when that scene's going to happen, but I can take it and I can write it down. I'll use a Post-it or I'll use a note card and stick Post-its to it. But I will just collect these ideas and sort of make a big pile. I will write them by hand, but then again, I also use my phone. I just use the notepad on my phone and I keep a little notepad for each project. And if I think of something, I jot it down. Once I've built up a lot of notes, I print them out and then I cut them up, and you'll see like there's printed up words here that are cut up and taped to the page. Those are from notes on my phone. So I really enjoy just thinking about all the different moments that might happen in a story, thinking of the different characters that might belong to the world, and building up this kind of pile of ideas and pieces. And when I have those, and I have enough of them that I kind of feel like I'm ready to start writing the story, I take them, I organize them even more carefully, and I arrange them on a tri-fold board. This is the same kind of board that you would use for like a science fair project. And I use the left panel as Act 1, the middle panel as Act 2, and the side panel as Act 3. So it kind of gives me a natural structure that I can put my note cards on and arrange all this pile of ideas into something that kind of resembles a story. Once I get to that part, then it gets a little tougher. But I love that early phase when I'm collecting ideas, when I'm writing them down in my notebook. I'll print stuff out from my phone and just tape it straight into my notebook. My notebook is a happy place because I can just think and I don't have to worry about being right. If I'm not right, I just cross it out. You see stuff that's marked out and I just move on and write something new. So it kind of feels like having fun, like I'm just playing when I'm writing in my notebook, because this space is for me to think and nobody else has to see it, and I can write whatever I want, and if I'm wrong, it's okay, and I can use as much paper as I need to. Those are things that I try to remind myself when I'm writing so that I can really enjoy this part, my favorite part of writing, the brainstorming. Happy brainstorming.